So I'm super excited to show you guys how I use the firm smoothing attachment to straighten my hair after I just got out of the shower in less than 10 minutes. So if you want to see that, then just keep on watching. So usually I start off with a leave-in conditioner right out of the shower. So this leave-in conditioner is from Vitiv. This is the Daily Hair Vitamin. So I just start off with that. Because we're putting some heat in our hair, I like to make sure that I take care of it and really prep it before I start styling it. Then after that, I like to start spraying my hair with some heat protectant. This one is from Dry Bar. It's the Prep Rally Prime and Prep Detangler. This also protects the hair up to 450 degrees Fahrenheit. It also smells good. It's not as heavy, and I've tried other heat protectant spray na merong certain smell which I don't really like. With this one, the fragrance is kind of like a powdery musky scent, which is very refreshing to me too. So after I put on some heat protectant, what I like to do is section off my hair. So I section off my hair into 3, like this layer and then half, yung parang pag naga-half pony ka, ganyan, and then yung bottom. So what I like to do is just, like I said, section it off like this, lift it up. Make sure my bangs are also like pinned up. And then I just use like a small clamp to keep it all together so that it's not in the way. So again, for this video, we're using the firm smoothing brush, which is ideal for shorter, coarse hair. The only reason why I like using this is just because I find this better for like thicker hair, and I feel like it gets the job done and it really straightens it like a flat iron, whereas the other smoothing brush, it's more of like a blow dried look, and a lot of times I like that kind of like straight flat iron look. So let's start. So since my hair is really wet pa, I like to put it in the highest heat setting as well as the highest power setting right here. So what I like to do is start at the back, because those are like the really tricky pieces, and then I just grab like a 1-inch section, like kind of like this, and then I start running my brush through like really slowly so that it dries it up as it goes. So once it's dry, as you can see, I like to put it on the cool setting to give it like a cool shot to help set the hair to make it last longer. There. Now I need to do that a couple of more times for this. So as we get closer to the front section of my hair, it gets thinner. So I can take this entire chunk, which is definitely more than 1 inch, but as you can see, it's very thin as opposed to like the back part, or like, yeah, the back part of my hair. So I can take this and then once it's all like dried up, what I like to do is go back with the cool shot on the entire section of hair. Now it's time to dry this other side. Okay, so there we have it. The first section of our hair is already dried. It doesn't feel too warm kasi nga we gave it that cool shot. And as you can see, it's all dried up, and it only took me around less than 5 minutes. So now let's do the second section. So for the second section, it's a little bit thicker kasi I like to leave like a small section up top na lang para this one is the one for para when we dry it out later, may volume siya. So, onting-onti na lang yung matitirang section dyan. Sometimes what I also like to do is apply more heat protectant kasi with the heat protectant, you actually have to apply it at least 5 minutes before you start applying heat para it's effective pa rin. So, So I just like to reapply a little bit, not to dampen it up a bit kasi nga the lower or the first section of our hair is already dry. So this section is a lot easier to dry out than the bottom section. So same process. Okay, it's getting darker. I also do apologize for my lighting because as you guys know, I use natural light na for my face. I don't use a ring light anymore. So it's kind of gloomy outside and it rains, it shines, ganyan. So the lighting is kind of inconsistent. That's what I get for using natural light. Anyway, back to drying my hair. So once I get to like this middle section, what I like to do is really start from the roots and then pull it out. That way, it's gonna give my hair some volume underneath here para it's not flat later. Okay, so we're down to the final section. What I like to do is just find my middle part and then take the entire section of hair, well, half, like one side of it, and then blow dry it this way. Or sometimes I would even do like the opposite side. So that way there's some volume here and then it's not super flat. And then of course we need to give it that cold shot. Okay, so one side is done. Now let's finish this side. And there we have it. As you can see, it's really straight, but it's not too flat. There's some volume here. Hindi siya yung super bagsak na ganon. And that's what I like about this as opposed to using a flat iron. Because a lot of times when I use a flat iron, I feel like it's too flat for me. And it makes my face look a lot chubbier than what it already is. So after I style my hair using, of course, some heat, what I like to do is finish it off with some hair oil. This is the Briogeo This is the Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Strengthening Treatment Oil. It's also my favorite for this month. And I've had this for almost a year now. I love it. It's not too oily that, you know, it feels like you didn't wash your hair, but it's enough oil to really lock in that moisture and kind of act as like an anti-frizz thing. My hair is so prone to frizz, especially where I'm living right now. So I like using this to just really control that and bring some shine back to my hair after styling it using heat. So I like to focus it on the ends because that's where you're actually supposed to do that. Whatever is left in my palms, that's what I bring up to like not necessarily the roots of my hair, because if you put the oil in the roots of your hair, it's really gonna weigh it down. So sayang naman that volume that we brought a while ago. Pero I like to apply it on this area right here. Yung parang mid part, ganyan. So yeah, that is how I style my hair using the Dyson Airwrap Firm Smoothing Attachment. So I'm still gonna come out with other videos using the other attachments because I felt like my review was very short lang naman yung stint doon on the different attachments. So I really wanted to make sure that I have a video that focuses on each attachment and how I like to use it. Again, it's how I like to use it. It doesn't mean that that's the proper way of using it, but I've had this for almost, I want to say 3 months now. and I've used it a ton, so this is how I like to use it and how I'm comfortable using it. So yeah, that is it for today's video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I hope that it helped you. If you got the Dyson Airwrap and you're struggling with it, I hope that this video was helpful. If you're thinking about buying that Dyson Airwrap, I hope that this video helped you decide on whether you need it or not. Thank you so much for watching this video. Once again, it's Eunice. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!